guys, what is going on? Blossom is back, and welcome back to another episode of Championship Racing and Ceramic Packs, and in this case, also a carbon fiber pack. So, basically what goes on in this episode is I open packs here and there, and then I win championship races here and there, hopefully, unless I mess up, and then if I do win them, we do open some premium ceramics as well. I don't know, today I felt like I was going to wear my white headband, but I couldn't find it. I do love wearing my headbands, and I'm just so sad I couldn't find it because my hair is so long and I don't want to cut it yet. But what we're gonna do is, well, of course, if you're new to the channel, I welcome you. Do consider subscribing if you like my content, and if you've been watching my videos for a while, I always appreciate your support. So with that said, let's jump into events and collect our packs. We have some pretty good ones. We start off with Keep on Track. This was the Chevrolet event, where, as we all know, I ended 69-0, placed number 1 with 0 defeats. I mean, tier 1 is hard to come by, rank 1 is harder to come by, but finishing an event undefeated at like 0 losses, that is the hardest to come by, and I'm very happy I got that. So 250 gold, 100 renown, ceramic pack, and a nice amount of cash. Let's see what we get. We've been kinda unlucky with ceramic packs recently, a lot of super rares here and there, but I do seem to get a lot of super rares from aluminums, so let's see if we can turn that luck around. Let's see. XJS, quite funny. It's a good super rare, but I have like 3 of them. I had 3 of them yesterday, then I fused one, and now I'm getting one again. Next one is the Lancia LC2 qualifiers, plus 300, which means hopefully tier 2. Yep, I see the silver. Rank 8, so we do get a Jag. How do they say it in Top Gear? I got a Jag. Jaguar carbon fiber, as well as the X-Type. So technically we're getting like a super rare, because the X-Type used to be super rare, but that's definitely fused material for me. It might be useful in the finals, considering it has standard, but it's just such an ugly car. Like, I just don't like how it looks. Like, I'm not gonna open it. So Chevrolet Corvette 396, Lamborghini Islero, XJR, okay. That's interesting. This is the 4th card, but we don't see the project. Is it Project X? Is that what it's called? So if that is the next card, then I guess yes, we can get excited for the last card. All right, so there we go. That's the X-Type. So 2 Ultra Jags already. That's very nice to see. There is a chance where we can get a 3rd RQ20 Jag, but I'm interested. This is already a good pack. 3 Ultras. I mean, even if it's 3 Ultras, I'll take that. And Victory! Yo! Brandon, are you watching this, bro? Yo! Let's go! This was the Jag, the epic Jag I wanted the second most. Or my second most wanted. That's a good pack. That is a really good pack. I'm so happy with that. It's funny because one of the standard tire cars I've wanted the most, some of you guys may know, is the Cadillac CT6. I've wanted the Cadillac CT6 for a very long time, and I've never got it, even though it's been around since the start of the game, like 2.5 years. But then the I-Pace came out, and the I-Pace is literally just a better version of the CT6. CT6 used to be the best standard. And then I think the new BMW GR cars came out. Never got any of them. Then here comes the I-Pace, which is literally the best standard tire car now for twisties, right? It's not a fast standard tire car. I am happy with that, and I have it now. Let's go. And it's GE. Yo, Victory, this is for you, my guy. This is for you. I dedicate that to you, bro. I hope you get it. Do you have it already? I don't know. You've been opening packs like crazy. You might own it already, but that was a good pack. 2 Ultras, 1 Epic, and a great Epic at that. I gotta max that out. Anyway, yeah, let's move on. So we have 220 renown that we can play around with. So we can continue with the British Championships back in Hampshire. So 60%, we can move on with 7 and 8. Let's see if we can do it. So let's look at the requirements. We need 5 super rares for this one. I don't feel too confident about this because super rares has never been, my kind of thing. But I'm gonna take a picture, come back, and see if we can pull this off. If we can't pull it off, then we'll have to wait. Alright guys, and we are back, continuing with Hampshire, UK number 7, and this is what I got going on. So now I think you can see that the voice is a little louder, because I changed the voice settings on my microphone just a little bit, so I hope you can hear me a little better, because I've had a little comments of people saying that they couldn't hear me as well. As you can see, I'm in a different shirt, different glasses on, I got a different bandana, well, not different bandana, but I'm actually wearing a bandana, and my hair's just a mess. And that's because I actually couldn't beat it in the last clip. So I got a new car, maxed it out, and hopefully we can 3-star this. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to start off with the Rover 220 Coupe Turbo. We're going to put that in City Streets Medium because this car is indeed also medium. It's 52579091. Moving on to car park, I'm going to use my Vauxhall Insignia Grand Sport. It is pretty heavy at 1.4, but this is 1.576. Moving on is the quarter mile, where I'm going to put in one of 13 Jaguar D-types in my garage. Twisty, I'm going to go with the XJS Trans Am. And then finally in City Streets Small, this one was something that I was a little skeptical about. It was the Vauxhall Astra VXR. I didn't know if this was actually going to be. It's 4889 to 5391. However, I looked at the posts on KT Play, and you know, someone did use the Vauxhall, and he said that it worked. So I'm going off KT Play here. I'm trusting the process, and hopefully we can get ourselves a nice little ceramic pack. So that's the first race. It's gonna be a 250-0. Maybe we might get a little more than 50. Nope, it's a 50. And let's see what we get from the next 3 races. So D-Type, actually D-Type might give us more than 50, 61. But we still need to win all 5 races to progress, because we're not gonna gain enough for allowing mistakes. We can't even get a draw on this next one. So yeah, Vauxhall VXR versus the Focus ST Superchip. Let's see how it goes. So it does, you can see the Focus trying to catch up in the corners, but the Vauxhall does pull through in the end because of that lower 0 to 60. Very happy about that. 3 stars as well, and another French ceramic. So I was actually talking to one of my boys, Derek, and we were talking about getting ultra rares from ceramic packs. I can't remember. I know in the US campaign we didn't get a single ultra from the ceramic. I can't remember in the Japanese campaign if we got an ultra. I don't think we did. So far we haven't gotten an ultra here in the British campaign, but it might change. We'll see what we get. No, we stay in the super rares of the Renault R20. So now we move on to Hampshire number 8. And we need 1 ultra for this event. So obviously, per usual, I'm going to select ultras and put in just a random car, take a picture, and see if we can get through. Times to beat. Let me see what it gives to us. So 154 is what we need to beat. 154. 154. Alright guys, and we're finally back with Hampshire number 8, and this is the hand that I'm going to use. So for karting circuit, we're going to go with the super trusty Lotus Elise Sport 135. In the 1 mile drag, I'm going to go with the Jaguar F-Type Coupe. Moving on, I mean it is 4.6 to 4.8. I was a bit scared about it at first, but then this Jag has like 90 MRA. Moving on to the slalom test, I'm going to use the Lotus Elise Sprint that I have maxed out. All these cars are maxed out, obviously. G-Force, we're just going to mirror. My 220 is just better, and it's nice to know that I can use it 3 times in a row. So there is some usefulness in a car I recently maxed out. And finally, the Aston Martin V8 Vantage is going to go against the TVR Griffith 500, because I know for a fact that the test bowl, and of course I tested it in single player, but the test bowl time for the Aston Martin V8 Vantage is really good, 166. This car doesn't even hit 161, so that's going to be a safe bet for us. Let's get into it. The only thing that I'm only a little afraid of would be the XJR versus, that is medium, versus my F-Type. But I'm pretty sure the F-Type should pull through. It has lower 0 to 60 and better MRA. So we'll start with the Sport 135, 54 points right there, a little over 50. I'll take that any day of the week. This is the one that I'm most concerned about. Nah, it's pretty close. It is pretty close, but the F-Type does have that MRA. And yeah, only 50, so that is actually pretty close, only 2 seconds off. But yeah, it should be smooth sailing from here. It should be. I don't want to call things too early, because in the past we've done that, and it ended in disaster. Japan. But yep, finally we end with Test Bowl 166, as we can see, 166, 154, and that is 270 to 0, and another French ceramic pack. Let's see what we can get from this. Let's do a PG Leo pack. So we're gonna do, PG Leo has 5 letters in his name. There are 5 cards, so P. And obviously he loves French ceramic, so this is actually really fitting for you, Boar. G, L, E, and O. Not gonna lie, I got excited at the fourth card being a ceramic. But yep, in the end, we go back to my cards. We look at all the held cards we have in here. We can look into super rare. Just 3 new super rares to add to the collection. If you ask me, I'm gonna fuse them all. But I hope you guys enjoyed this another episode, I guess, of packs and championships. And once again, if you haven't subscribed already, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you all next time. Blossom out.